We are channeling the energy of the victims of 2020. The victims of 2021, we mourn for those lost and for the pieces that survivors have lost of themselves.
I cry for the countless victims and families who are alone, who are unable to speak, who feel that they are rejected by this country.
I felt a deep and visceral pain. Pain for the women who lost their lives because of someone's one bad day. And pain for all the Asian women who are trapped by the visible and invisible forces that threaten our autonomy.
Seen as perpetual foreigners, but still forever we will say this time and time again. This is our home. Darren!
I would also ask for a moment of silence, but recently silence never felt this excruciatingly painful and traumatic as we choke on our anxiety and bullets are shoved down our throats. To stay silent feels like death to our existence. The model minority myth perpetuates isolation and fear, only disillusioning us from the fact that we were never alone, why we didn't grow up with pride to be us, why we don't feel allowed to claim space and respect in our own country. Confused as to why the Asian is equated with a disease.
I warn you that this disease of hate is even more deadly and contagious. We are not your enemy. We are Asians, but the fact that we have crossed oceans to be here shows you how much we love you. So I ask my fellow Americans, do you hate me? Do you want to kill me?
Maybe today someone will see me or know what I represent and want to hurt me.
I had a Pakistani friend and I had other Korean friends. We would pray that after Virginia Tech, that no other shooter looks like us because we would get hurt afterwards.
They only love us when we build their railroads, cement their buildings, nurse their health, serve them food. Asian, black, white, or brown. Our first steps here are better than our history of idleness.
Some friends asked me, "We'll give a speech. It's just words. It can't make any difference." Then my response is, if words don't matter, then how did the people who committed these horrible anti-Asian hate crimes get their idea from?
Wouldn't it be nice if there were actually a vaccine for racism?
On June 19, 1982, Vincent Chin, a Chinese man in Detroit, was murdered by two white assailants. He was hit in the head with a baseball bat. A baseball bat, how tragically fitting, an Asian American killed with a piece of classic Americana. They did not hit him in the body, they hit him in the head. I ask you, is this America?
I did not see enough Black and Latinx students standing here right now today. And it's visible. Who did not see many of my Asian students here at the protest last year. We have to stand together and tackle the real problem.
They didn't come out for us, and I hear that a lot, and I think part of the same narrative where it's like, don't even go out for yourself. Don't even come out for yourself. Don't even come out for your own community that's hurting.
When we had the Black Lives Matter, all of the protests, and I really wanted to go out even though like COVID and everything, but I still wanted to show my support. But my mom said to me, "Why would you go out? They weren't here for us. They're not going to be here for us." I said, "No, Mom, they will be." There's no like you versus me. There's only we. It's only us. We're all part of one identity.
President Obama once said that this country is not about Black America, white America, Asian America, Latino America. It's the United States of America.
Don't take the fucking bullshit. The first day my dad got here from Peru as a Chinese Peruvian, he faced hate. Every day he goes down the street, he faces hate.
I heard that an Asian woman was burned in Brooklyn because of her race, because of her color. I spoke out against that, and I was shut down because people thought that our experiences weren't valid. Because our experiences, due to our success, they weren't valid compared to others.
You actually go through so much shit just being Asian American in this country.
We also are not considered Asians by Asians. We're not considered Americans by Americans. So what are we?
Just backhanded compliments, just straight up slurs to your face.
People who I considered my friends would call me slurs to my face. And they thought they could do that because I didn't say anything.
A lot of our history is erased every time we do something like this. Every time we speak up, everyone says, shut the fuck up.
We'll never be silent. Always speak out and always call people out and always hold people accountable. Because at the end of the day, if we don't do that, we're never going to see change.
How are we supposed to make progress if nothing is even spoken?
Every day, try to be that voice.
One of the main causes of anti-Asian crime is the language barrier. A voice calling for Justice does not need to be imperfect English.
If I fall, I stand up. Break these walls, I rise up. Even when I lose it all, I always got my eyes up. They praying on my downfall, but I'll never give up. 1,000 cuts won't be enough to keep my fists in these cuffs. And I'm never breaking down when the odds against me. Brown girl, gold crown with the gods within me. Yeah, I was a flower that bloomed in the dark room. Flows like monsoons from the womb. When I write, move ruins and resume.
Fast forward to the present, last year saw a 1,900% increase in Vincent Chins in New York City. A 150% increase in Vincent Chins across the country, yet the Atlanta shooting still found a way to hit different. Atlanta was a wake-up call.
In the mirror, I lost too many peers, they seem to disappear. But they're living through these words that I'm putting here. So tell me you'll remember me. I'm here to build a legacy. I got the ground moving under me. 1,000 cuts ain't never stopping me. And that's where I'm never giving up. Who I am or why I'm standing up. And I ain't ever need no answer.
We're the next generation. We're the change. Let's reform everything that we've been taught. Let's flip the script. Hate is hate, and love is love. And love always beats hate.
Then live a life just covering up. What would you die for? What do you live for? When it's resistance, met with an uproar. I'm trying to love more. We've had enough war. Too many stones in our hands and these guns drawn. They try to press me till I stumble down, but not this time. I go 0 to 100 now. They'll never silence me. My voice will be denied, and I'm challenging the system.
We're not your fucking fetish. We are not your fucking fetish. We are not.
So let's keep the hope alive. Yeah, I see it in me from the gladys to my feelings. From the martyrs to the artists and the writers breaking ceilings. It's life in these lines with lives on front lines. Attest to these times so we question these minds. And if I ever bite my tongue, that'll be the death. Everything I stand for, no, it won't be any less. P.S. Tell me you'll remember me. I'm here to build a legacy. I got the ground moving under me. 1,000 cuts ain't never stopping me. And that's where I'm never giving up. Who I am or why I'm standing up. And I ain't ever need no ounce of luck to understand myself, cause that's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
You can insult me while I'm living, but how dare you dismiss our dead, ignore our dead, erase our dead. Is this America?
Because until we won't have to be celebrated just for representing a statistic on the university's fulfillment of a diversity quota, shout what we demand with your whole fucking chest. And let me know about your fight, cause I'll be right there next to you.